All right, back again with Blackbird Shoemaking Company. Here with Ingrid Split Toe Blucher. The Blackbird Ingrid Split Toe Blucher. Well, let me start by saying Bardo. You know, guys, I love the Bardo. Today here, we're starting with this Liga. New Estate Liga. It's the anniversary edition, so put a little smoke in the air for you. Liga is a quality brand, man. It's a really, really good brand. It's quality, good smoke. This is a full body cigar, so it's gonna give you a little kick. It'll set you on your butt. So make sure you eat something first. So we're just gonna start here with these Blackbird Shoemaker. I got these shoes a little bit ago. And let me tell you, first of all, look at it. I'm going to give you a few seconds just to look at it. I'm not going to say a word. That's the shoe. I really shouldn't have to say much. This is a stylish, very, very, very well put together shoe. Got the shoestrings out because I conditioned the shoes, but I did put these on. I walked around in them for a little bit. This shoe is it's a really, really nice shoe. I did an unboxing. You can see that. You get a shoe bag. Of course, you get two shoes. They give you inserts that fit the last. The last on this shoe is a FF4 that fits perfectly in there. I'm known for liking a lot of cushion in my shoe. So again, like I said, this is a FF4 last. Okay, it's very stylish, as you can see. It is a split toe blucher. So they take the leather, they pinch it here, and they stitch it. Let's talk about the stitching. The hand stitched shoe. Now, any high quality shoe, the stitching is real tight. Okay, this has really tight stitching. It lets me know it's a high quality shoe. It's hand welted, and I'll talk to you about hand welted. I think I'll do something, I'll break out something and really go in more detail about hand welted. But Goodyear Welt usually is a standard of a quality shoe. It's something you can get resold multiple times. A Goodyear Welt was done by a machine. I think in another segment, I'll give you a better example. I'll put a Goodyear Welt shoe up against this hand welted. Well, with a hand welted shoe, by the way it's put together, it should last you a lifetime. Even if you got the shoe at 30 years old and you made it to 85, you can get it resold. Okay. So the hand welted is harder to do. It really, the people, when you get a hand welted shoe, I mean, you're looking at a shoe about 300 to 400 on up, really 350, 400 on up for a good hand welted shoe, because the person doing the welt, they have to be really good. So I like to say this shoe is like a piece of art. It really is, man, because it's hand welted, hand stitched. It's a full grain leather upper. It has leather lining all the way through. Some shoes will have leather lining to here, and then when you go down here, it's a textile, it's a fabric. Not this one. It's leather all the way through. The heel, this is not a suede. This is like I believe like a reverse leather. So it's leather is a little rough, and I'll tell you about the heel here in a second. It's leather lined all the way through. It's imported Italian vegetarian leather. Now you guys know I've spent a lot of time in Italy, and they know how to treat leather. Man, you just can't say enough about the shoe. This is something that I enjoy. especially on high quality luxury shoes. This has a fiddleback. Fiddleback, narrow right here, and it's pinched. And this is a fiddleback shoe. That right there, they start about $325, $350, $400. I'm gonna tell you the price of the shoe in a second. It also has a stacked leather heel, so everything on this thing is leather. This is all stacked leather. Okay, this is a stacked leather heel, no wood, no plastic, no, hey, I found a piece of 2x4 in your mama's backyard and I'm gonna make it a heel. No, this is all leather. Another great thing, like here, now this is rubber. So when it wears down, you know, when you walk on a shoe, depending on how your foot is, it's how you're going to get wear on the heel. You can take it to your cobbler, they'll pull this off, put another rubber piece on. It's a nice thick piece, so it's not going to go off when you just go to wear it to a concert or wear it at work, and then all of a sudden I got to go to the cobbler. I believe it'll last a while. This is kind of a skid proof here, skid zone. Now, let me talk about the leather sole. Some people are like, man, I don't want to do a leather sole. I want a rubber sole because I won't slip. Well, let me tell you what my dad taught me many, many moons ago. You take some sandpaper, okay? If you want to do it this way. You take some sandpaper, probably about a 220 grit, and you just pretend you're a DJ. Squish, 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 squish. Okay? You just hit it a little bit and scuff it up. Now you can do it that way. I prefer, Dad, I love you, my dad's gone. This is what he had us do when we were young. I prefer to just take the shoe out and just walk with it a little bit, scuff it up on the ground. Why? Because our feet all have different impressions. And what I like about a leather sole is it allows my foot to form to the ground. And what I mean by that is, with the rubber sole, it doesn't really form, it kind of just sits on the rubber. And inside the shoe, I get a cushion. But with the leather, this will wear how I walk. So the more I wear it, the better it gets on my foot, even walking wise. Now I've heard some people say, you know, well, man, I don't want a leather bottom anymore, man, because, you know, when it gets wet, it gets slippery and it messes up the leather. Well, guess what? This is leather, okay? The upper is leather. And last time I checked, like, shoes for hundreds of years were made with a leather bottom. They treat it to last, right? Now, I'm not knocking it, because one thing about Blackbird that they do, they will customize it. So if you want a shoe and you want a rubber bottom sole, they'll make it that way. I just like the leather. Yes, it'll scuff up. It won't look this beautiful. But, hey man, I don't really wear my shoes to hold them up. Say people look at the bottom of them. But this is artwork. This shoe is artwork. When you open it up and you feel it, it feels art. The leather just feels supple in your hand, and this is not even broken in yet. My foot fits in it really good. Now, let me say this. I miss going to shoe stores. I truly do. I miss going to shoe stores. I miss sitting down. I miss getting served. I miss, hey, try this size on, try that size on. I am a true 13. My branding size is 13. Okay? But today we have, online sales. So, it's tricky. But since this company is based in India, they have a system that they do. They'll have you put your foot on some paper, trace it, and you can go to their website. It'll show you all that, and measure it, and take a picture, send it to them. All right? They'll take that in consideration. Then they'll ask you, so in the shoes you have, what sizes do you purchase? So I told them that, and then they replied and said, hey, We got your size locked in. We're ready to make it. So this was a made-to-order shoe. Wow, man. It's really truly like a bespoke shoe. Ready for the price? For under $150. Man. Hey, they told me that I almost smacked my mom. She's not even living. I'm telling you what, you can't beat this. This is pretty much a $350 shoe. Now, there is a wait now. You're going to wait for made-to-order shoes. You're going to wait for made-to-order 2 to 3 weeks. All right. If you want something special, it might be 4 to 5 weeks. Seamless and shell, 4 to 6 weeks if you want shell quarter. All right. So please understand, like, oh man, I need this shoe. I got a graduation I'm going to next week. Yeah, it's not happening. One is coming from India. Now, the thing about online shoes today, they have to have quality customer service. One thing I've had with Blackbird, dynamite customer service. I like the brothers. 2 brothers own the place. They named it Blackbird after a jet fighter. Okay, look at that shoe. Look how that looks. Looks like a jet fighter. The owners, man, they're just good people, man. And today, man, I really like dealing with good people. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find good people anymore. These guys are really good people. Customer service is good. There is a time difference in India. Now, you will have to, I contacted them we talked through WhatsApp. And they always responded. I even got a response on a Sunday. So that's a good thing, because when you're buying something online, you got to wait. It's kind of a custom deal. You have to truly communicate. Now, I've dealt with other companies from other places, and there was a language barrier. I didn't have that problem with Blackbird at all. I've dealt with companies where you're talking to a robot. I didn't have that problem with Blackbird at all either. I like this company. This shoe is dynamite. Just look at that color. Okay, that is a Bordeaux. I'm going to put Saphir Renovator on it. I'm going to condition it well. We're going to be good to go. You guys know that you follow me. I like to look good. I don't put shoes on to go jump in puddles, go out and kick dog shit. I don't do that. I want my shoe to look good. I'm that guy. I don't wear slides. I don't even own a pair of slides. The people that own it, that's fine. But today, you got people going to graduations and weddings and slides and sneakers and even going to work that way. We need to really get back to looking good and being stylish. And this is a good step with Blackbird. They also give you a shoehorn too. And I'm big on that. The reason why I like this, for when I travel, man, I can just put this in my bag and go. Or even at work, man, you can keep one at work. Some people take their shoes off at work. Or, fellas, you put it in your glove box or keep it over your girl's house. However you want to do it, you're good. You take the shoes off. You know what time it is when the shoes come off. That's another story. So, yes, I really do like Blackbird. I'll speak more about the construction of the shoe, all that later. But look at the heel, man. Look at the taper on that heel. Okay, that's why I say it's a piece of art. Most heels are just flat. You can even see how it goes. This is a dynamite shoe. This is a dynamite company. Now, I'm gonna give you some tips to ordering when you're dealing with companies like this. I suggest never order one pair. I suggest to order 2 pairs, because when you get one, you're gonna want 2 and 3. So I suggest when you order from a company like this, order 2 pairs at a time. So your first order, just get 2 pairs. Find 2 pairs you want, purchase them and order them. Those 2 pairs hold you over. This is how you build your collection. from a good quality company, luxury company like Blackbird. Order 2 pairs. Let's say you want a derby. Well, get a derby, get an Oxford, or get a loafer, or get a monk strap, or get a boot. They have all of that. Everything I just named. I like to match my shoe. So let's say I got a derby. I might get a boot that matches it. Because in the winter, I rarely wear a shoe. I always have boots. Blackbird had boots as well. You also get you get 2 shoe bags, man. This is a quality shoe bag. It's not, I've had shoe bags that you put your shoe in and take it out and the bag tears. It's ridiculous. This is a quality bag here. So yeah, man, Blackbird is the way to go. It's the way to go. Full grain leather. This shoe here is on an F4 last. When you go on their website, it's very easy to maneuver and get around in it. You can see various shoes, what last they're made on. This is something else I enjoy that Blackbird does. I can get a shoe tree from Blackbird that is the last. Okay, so the shoe tree is formed in the last. So when I put it in my shoe, it keeps that form that it was originally designed to be in. That's a game changer. That's a game changer. So I can get everything I need right off of Blackbird's website. This is a dynamite shoe, man. I love the way the heel is. It locks my foot in to the heel. It locks me right in. I don't have to worry about slipping. I don't have to worry about this hurting the back of my foot. Man, this is a really good shoe. This is a piece of art. They're shoemakers. They got guys there, man, that's been doing this, for over 30 years. It's passed down. Come on, America, Great Britain. We're not the only ones that make shoes. This company in India, man, hand welted. Just think about it. Hand stitched, hand welted shoe for under $200. Where you gonna get that at? You can't even get that on the black market. If you went up and hit somebody in the head and took their shoes, you can still sell this for $300. Somebody will buy it. So I'm not recommending you to go out here and smack somebody in the head. But I'm just telling you, I felt like I robbed them. So yes, try this shoe. Like and subscribe. I got an affiliate link on it, man. Click on it. You might get a discount. And just tell me what you think about the shoe, man. Tell me what you think about this Bordeaux color. Some of you guys have followed me on my past reviews, and you know how I feel about this Bordeaux color. This Bordeaux color goes with everything. I can put something on, anything, and just throw this shoe on and I look good. I can wear this with jeans, chinos, and dress pants. Okay, now people say, well, hey man, that's a blucher, that's a derby, it's not formal. People that keep saying that, I don't get it, because people today is wearing sneakers with suits. They're wearing loafers with suits. Some people are wearing these slides with suits. If I see somebody wearing a pair of football cleats with suits, I'm gonna drop kick them. So with these Blackbirds on. But anyway, why can't you put these on with it? Okay, I didn't say tuxedo, but this is a dynamite shoe, man. You want to be stylish and you want to stand apart, get this shoe here. Ingrid split toe blucher in Bordeaux from Blackbird.